It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A Hong Kong-based company wants to build a coal-fired power station at Kurri Kurri. Kaisun Holdings is looking to partner with one of China's largest power plant developers to build two 1,000-megawatt low-emission power plants in the Hunter Economic Zone. If approved, the project will provide enough electricity to more than cover for the loss of the Liddell power station, which is due to close in 2022. Cessnock Council's been briefed on the proposal, but the Greens are vowing to fight the plan tooth and nail. Fire crews have quickly contained a fire at a Hamilton South home which was caused by a lightning strike. Firefighters from Merriweather, Cooks Hill and Carrington arrived at the split-level weatherboard and tile home on Hibbard Street just before 6 last night to find smoke issuing from the roof. Lightning had struck the roof, travelling down a wall and through the power box and solar converter before exiting the side of the home. The force of the lightning also ruptured a water pipe, causing minor flooding. Luckily, no one was home at the time. A bushfire which threatened homes at Bellbird has been brought under control. The fire broke out in the Aberdare State Forest off Wallamby Road yesterday afternoon and went to emergency warning level, fanned by hot and gusty winds. Late afternoon rain from a thunderstorm helped to knock down the blaze, which is now listed at advice level after burning through almost 90 hectares. A multi-million-dollar funding package to end domestic, family and sexual violence is the latest pre-election pledge from the state opposition. Labor says if elected, they'll put $158 million towards services and initiatives to help victims and prevent future violence. Maitland MP and Shadow Minister for the Prevention of Domestic Violence, Jenny Aitchison, says domestic violence is a prevalent issue in the Hunter.
Domestic violence in Australia is a cost to the national economy of some $22 billion a year. It's around $5 billion just in New South Wales. This is a real concern. It's everyone's responsibility to help address the problem of domestic violence.
Former Swansea MP and convicted pedophile Milton Orkopoulos is hoping to be granted parole on his third attempt. Orkopoulos was sentenced to 13 years and 8 months jail in 2008 on 30 child sex charges. His non-parole period expired in February 2017, but a parole application then and another in January last year were both rejected. The New South Wales Parole Board is due to meet in May to consider his latest application for release. Submissions to the Independent Pricing and Regulatory Tribunal regarding special rate variations will close in 4 days. 3 Hunter councils have applied for rate rises, including Port Stephens, where the decision has been met by some backlash from residents. Port Stephens councillor Giacomo Arnott says now is the last chance to have your voice heard.
We need to collectively make our voice heard to IPAT. It is the only possible last way we can have this thing stopped. So if you haven't done it yet, get on the IPAT website, make a submission. It doesn't need to be long, it doesn't need to be short, it can be whatever you want, but just make sure you make your submission and have your voice heard.
2NURFM Sport.
Mitchell Pearce says he's enjoying the weight of expectation as he prepares to lead the Knights around the park this season. The 29-year-old halfback was last night named sole captain of the side. He says he took on the role previously at the Roosters and loved it.
The club's done a really good thing to put a squad together and a lot of changes to the club to give us every opportunity. And I'm loving the expectation at the moment. And I think as a whole group, we're really excited and about what's around the corner if we work really hard.
The Charlestown Blues will kick off their NPL campaign tonight when they face Jets Youth in round 1 at Lyle Carr Oval. Meanwhile, the Women's NPL is set to receive a lift in profile, with every match to be live streamed by 2021. And the Merriweather Cricket Club will learn tonight if they'll play in the NDCA semi-finals when officials rule on a protest lodged by Stockton and Northern Districts over player eligibility. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 1, 43, 28, 34, 40 and 22, and the supplementaries are 23 and 19. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.